Clap your hands, everybody, if you got what it takes. Cause I'm Thatkidcry on 88.5 and DJ O's on the breaks.
All right, you're listening to Spinning Back in Time, and guess who I got in the chair right now? That's right, I got Thatkidcry. What's up?
What up? Got Ari Andrade here too. Brought him along, advertised some shows with me.
Nice. Ari, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
All right, you look good.
I feel good.
Nice. All right, let's introduce my listeners to you and exactly what you're all about. Tell them what's up.
My name is Thatkidcry. I'm a hip-hop artist. I've been doing this for a little over 2 years now. Came from the coast, Newport area. Lived in Albany for about 4 years and got to know some people, and then got to know the right people, and we went to Salem, and now we're here. Now we want to go somewhere else.
Right?
We want to spread out.
Exactly.
But Salem's got a good scene. We got some good hookups here. We're friends with a lot of good people. Mob Royale, Cristal, a lot of good musicians in town. Oh yeah, DJ Epps.
Yeah.
He's just as busy as I am. Like I get shows weekly from January till 2 weeks ago. I had a show, or 1 to 3 shows a week from January till then, and last 2 weeks ago was the first weekend I've had off. I didn't have anything to do, and it felt really weird. I was like,
yeah, exactly. All right, so then, so I got this one track that I got all queued up and ready to go for you. Why don't you want to kind of introduce it and kind of tell me a little bit about it?
Is it I'm Awake?
Yeah.
We got I'm Awake featuring Belico. Belico's from Medford. I am currently working on an EP with Belico. It's going to be a duo group, and we're calling ourselves the Mad Panda. Every track's going to feature us, and then we'll both have one solo track, I think, on the EP. And then, but it's a joint project. We figured we both make really good music, so why not join that together and make some even better music and show some people what we can do together. And I'm Awake was the product of that on The Rise and the Fall.
Yeah.
And so
CD.
we put that out just to test
awesome,
the waters,
right?
and now we're going to make a whole EP out of it.
Nice. All right. Well, let's do this. All right, you're listening to Spinning Back in Time, and we're playing Thatkidcry's I'm Awake.
It's 4 a.m. Got a pen in your hand. Goes like this. There's a way we'll go about this. Stay awake for many hours. I'm showered with plastic love. I dust and polish my flowers. Motorized by desire. Ancient liquids I'm fueled by. I will carry your pain, cause I'm all about that mule life. Nagging once again. My give up has been used. I try to ignore clocks. They caught me looking a few times. Inspiration sucked dry. My pen is in a slump. I'm right where I belong. Yo, this pest is in the dumps. Come as you are. Not a friend, not a foe. I'm down with the toughest people I ever met on the road. We're holding up our signs like we'll rap for a role. Then it's downhill from there, completely out of control. Never tried to find my place, I've been away for a while. The pen forces my hand and completely rips off my style. It's passing 4 a.m. and I don't even have a bed, so I write until my hand cramps or the pencil's out of lead. Like I've been awake for most of my life, and you don't need to know my name, that's alright. I've been awake for most of my life, and you don't need to know my name, that's alright. The mind's a funny thing at 2 a.m. when you're drunk. Confessionals to yourself, but to her, never once. I'm saying this because I'm aware of what I feel, but the way the world is, I really just can't be real. Visit my mom and pop, but me and him are very close. Don't know why I'm telling y'all like it's something you should know. This is me and how my brain works. I always say the same words. Oxymorons hurt me and they're standing in the rain. Burn, I've been a fool, but y'all act like nothing's worse. If I revolve around your values, my axis just doesn't turn. I'd vanish, it's not a curse. Don't worry your little heads. Guys, I'm doing fine. My life is a fickle friend. Brittle ends, smooth starts. I will find my true heart, and when I do, y'all are f***ed, cause we'll be moving through stars. Actors stuck together, yo, we'll be doomed to our parts. Hit the movies, going out and cruising around in our cars. Like I've been awake for most of my life, and you don't need to know my name, that's alright. I've been awake for most of my life, and you don't need to know my name, that's alright. artist, I'm up and I'm rolling contraband, confessing my inner feelings at 418 in Zombieland. Starbucks is fueling the mule to go hit the dirt again, plowing the surface and planting seed like worker Mexican. I've been awake since the day I was born, forged in the sinner's fire and molded by woman's scorn. I'm fresh out of dream, glaring lights and Lincoln rods, first on the scene to surf for beats and ride the tide. It's nothing new, the struggle's real, I've been a factor. That's why when I write, I focus on my benefactors. You ain't gotta know my name, just know I'm busy, and my plans to keep the plan until the Lord is here to get me. My phone is dead, so I guess I'm in it. I write every single day, but been a few since I pinned it. Maybe now I can rest in the bed, but probably not, so I think I'll burn some trees instead, because I've been awake for most of my life, and you don't need to know my name, that's alright. I've been awake for most of my life, and you don't need to know my name, that's alright.
All right, that was bad. Well, I can't actually say the whole thing. We're yeah, right. We're on air. Or actually, so now that we're back on, tell me about some of the events that you're talking about that are going to be popping off real soon.
We got a ton of shows coming up. On the 13th of June, we kick it off in L.A. Mm-hmm. We're going down there to open up for Apathy. That's going to be a really sick show. We're going to drive down there with the crew, Mike Heffley from Womp, and Steven Gibson, and Belico's coming down, and then we're going to bring a camera guy and record some stuff, and it's going to be a fun trip. And then we got 710 Friday at the AWC Clubhouse in Portland on 6/20, rocking a show in Ashland on the 21st.
Yeah.
On the 21st, there's also going to be a show at the Triangle here in Salem. Lucky I Am and Scarab and Lana. Alex Cruz is running that show. That's going to be a really dope show. If I was here, that's where I'd want to be, like on the 21st.
Mm-hmm.
Cess Crew on the 27th of June. Cess Crew is going to be sick. We got tickets for that. Give away a couple on the air here, and then that's going to be pretty big. They're on Tech Nine's label. Brandon Uday's running the event. It's going to be at Duffy's Hangar in Salem. That's on the June 27th.
Yeah.
And then July 9th, Ari's got a show here. Sapient and Immaculate from Portland.
Yep, they're bringing Goldini from Sand People out with them, and Sape's got a new album coming out, Light Tigers, and Ilmac just dropped one, Clay Pigeons, so they're touring together for that, and we already had Ilmac in here last month.
That's right.
And that was a
great
very
show.
Successful show.
Nice.
So we're hoping the same thing. It is on a Wednesday night, but the best part about that is you won't have anything else going on, so you got to come to that.
Yeah, exactly.
So
right.
July 9th, that's Sapient Ilmac.
Duffy's Hangar.
Duffy's Hangar.
Duffy's
going to be packed that whole weekend. Starting July 9th, it's going to be Sapient and Ilmac. And then July 10th, I'm bringing Kinetic MCs from Portland to Duffy's Hangar. And then July 11th and 12th is Salem's So Lame Fest at Duffy's Hangar. So Duffy's Hangar is just popping that whole weekend.
Right.
It's going to be back-to-back shows that are just well advertised. There are going to be lots of dope acts. So Lame's got outdoor, indoor stage, 2 different dates, tons of rock and punk and metal, and Mob Royales and Crystals on all these events for that weekend too.
Nice.
Yeah, and then we're gonna rock some festivals this year. I got a lot of projects in the works. BP and Prada from Sacramento. We're gonna try and get them up here again. I'm working on an album with Prada. He's producing all the beats, and then that's supposed to come out by the end of the year. I'm working on that EP, Mad Panda EP with Belico. I'm working on a project with Terrell Baker.
Oh, nice.
We're doing a little mixtape together, and then I got my own mixtape that's done and complete basically right now, and I have an EP that's complete right now that's going to drop in August. and the EP's got 9 tracks on it. Features on that EP, I got Madalena Martin on there. She's a great singer from Salem.
Nice.
People haven't heard her. They're gonna
definitely know
they're
what's
gonna
up.
love
Yeah.
her voice. Her voice is, she's like a Amy Winehouse kind of
Really?
sounding chick. And then on that same track, I got a guy named XM from Virginia, and he's very, very dope artist. Like he's one of the best. Like I purposely picked very few features. There's 1 track out of 9 on that EP that has features on it, and most of it's the other 8 tracks just solo work from me. So like it's gonna be the first project that's like really just me, and then that 1 track has features XM, and then the 3rd feature on it is Sleep from the Chicharrones.
Yeah.
And I'll have him on the end of the track, and the whole project's already complete. It's just we're just sitting on it, really, like gonna get some more music videos out, trying to build up the YouTube channel and all that, you know.
No, exactly. And then you got the YouTube channel that you guys have been throwing out there. In fact, let's see. I've also seen some of the other events that you have up, such as I believe Filthy Famous. I think you did a show that was a little while ago, though.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
We rocked a couple with them, and then
That's back when the Blacklight was still open.
yeah, the
Right.
Blacklight was rocking
Right.
when we did those. Those are some good shows, but
We've had several venues shut down
yeah,
since then.
venues that don't exist anymore.
right. Yeah, Salem's is changing, and but Duffy Hangar is definitely a good place that you're gonna be hitting. So that's pretty good to hear,
Yeah.
especially the size of the place. And you guys always pack that house anyway.
Yeah, we got a tattoo sponsor for these events too. She's been hooking us up with some giveaway stuff, and we're gonna have stuff to give away basically at the event and all these events. And she's at 5150 Tattoo on Lancaster.
Oh, nice.
Her name's Amber Neely. Hit her up.
So she does really good work.
Really good work. She's got all kinds of. She's got stuff you can look at online. She's done a tattoo for me. She's got some good stuff, and she's
Nice.
gonna be offering
I gotta check it out.
discounts and
All right.
some other work.
All right. Well, I definitely have to go hit that up because then I'm trying to get some ink done too.
Yeah.
All right. So then I'll throw it up on Facebook too. But anyway, yeah. So and then with this last album, I mean, that just like blew up, right? The Rise and Fall.
Yeah, the Rise and the Fall's been doing pretty good. The hard copies have been going at every show. I printed a lot more this time, so I wouldn't run out. I've still got plenty to go around, and
Nice.
2-disc project. Everybody's liking it so far. I like how everybody's kind of picking a side. There's the Rise and the Fall, and 1 disc is the Rise, 1 disc is the Fall, and people keep hitting me up, and they're like, well, I like the Fall better than the Rise, and I like that because they come together, so you're getting them both, but
Exactly.
they're kind of competing them, and I didn't even ask them to do that, so like
Right.
it's kind of cool to see what they liked more. And the Fall is kind of the sad, like dark, just it's pretty emotional stuff, and then the Rise is like uplifting, inspirational, like, you know, just how it sounds. And people kind of like the sad stuff more than they like the inspirational. Like, I think they can relate more to it.
Exactly. More people can relate to the sadness, and that's just how it goes. So, but yeah, no, it was a real good album, and I got a copy. So thank you very much. I really appreciate all that. And then not only that, but so if they want a copy, who do they hit up?
They can hit up me. I have a Bandcamp, thatkidcry.bandcamp.com. You can order the hard copies online. They're $10. I'll send you one. Or if you don't have the money, they're free on that website to download a digital copy. So, like, you can get the free copy off there, or you can hit me up for the hard copy personally. Anybody on my team's got it. You can come to the shows. I always have the CDs at the shows.
Yeah.
We're going to have more merch soon.
Nice.
Trying to work on shirts and all that, and so we'll have more.
Yeah, I was gonna say then you can start merchandising, right?
Yeah, we're gonna start getting more out there, more stuff to give you guys, and
because the graphics on the album were actually pretty really
yeah,
well.
Israel Gomez from Golden Family, he did the graphics for me. He did the music
Yeah.
video for Questions. We dropped that music video not too long ago, probably about a month or so ago. Filmed it in a warehouse, and it's all
Nice.
dark and gloomy. And got a singer named Free Owl on there, Ivory England. She's a really good singer. Kind of a folky sound to her, but we got her on a hip hop track, and
Sweet.
and then we filmed a video for a song called The Plunge as well, and that one was out in the forest, and they're both on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/thatkidcry. Skinny McGrew filmed the first one,
All right.
And he's looking to make videos for everybody, so hit him up.
yeah, definitely gotta check it out and then make sure that everybody gets a hold of him if depending on how well it came out. How many views have you got on that so far?
I think the plunge is probably 800 views or something like that,
that's not
and
bad.
the
That's
questions
not bad.
one is a little less than that. We haven't pushed them as much as we'd like. We've been kind of focusing on other projects and stuff. That's the downside of doing a whole bunch of things at once instead of focusing on one project. But I like giving everybody their money's worth and getting more product out there. I don't really worry about pushing one thing over and over for a whole year. Like I can't do that. I got to keep working and moving and.
All right. So then we got this next track. We got questions, right?
Questions. There's a video to this online. It's featuring Free Owl, aka Ivory England, on the hook. It's the second video we dropped off the Rise and the Fall, and it's on the disc.
Nice. All right. So let's do this. You're listening to KMUZ 88.5 FM, and this is Spinning Back in Time with Thatkidcry. Questions. Let's see if we can give you the answers.
Take all your questions, put them in my box. Take your time to fill it up, cause I ain't reading them at all. I'm falling into this talk with high percentage of fault. The rooms are always spinning and I can't get them to stop. I can barely breathe in here, but that's a feeble fear. More afraid of our future and what I put in these people's ears. You can't rewind or take things back, you simply have to deal. Searching for the answers to everything that we feel. Yo, that isn't real. We should be happy, so I should be feeling great after everything you've thrown at me. Pins and needles attacking and backing up every lesson, cause I just want you to smile when happiness is in question. Like,
darling, I've got a question on my mind. Sometimes I feel alone, as if time is not my own. Are you there? Do you even care? I need some peace of mind to know you're only mine.
my questions ain't about you, they're all smaller. I'm just a radio DJ that waits on the next caller. And when my memory falters, I'm always keeping my girl. Hideaways from the hero and looking to end the world. My heart is always fucked off, but that's okay. I'm the only one combining that faith, passion, decay. Staying black and break, straight back to the blade. Continue that revolution till change damages face. Number one, don't feed me, father. Only here so I could read that barber. Run for the hills, get real. I'm ill from the constant way that I eat these martyrs. Reap that barter, teach me lessons, steal my arm. Seek protection, confidence could keep us better in the way you said that we'd be forever. Break me from that pain and simply show me you're invested. Questions inside of questions, I'm choking on this inception. I'm offered on the altar, I'm a flaw that's been dissected. While a soda can opens as much as you pop the question.
Darling, I've got a question on my mind. Sometimes I feel alone, as if time is not my own. Are you there? Do you even care? I need some peace of mind to know you're only mine. Do you love me like I love you? I wanna show you, I wanna show you all.
Oh, yeah, that was dope. That was dope. I like it. All right, so you know, we were just talking about this video. Now you got to tell me exactly. I mean, I heard that there's a barn, there's forest, there's lights, there's birds. I mean, you got to tell me everything. Tell me the story.
Yeah, the questions video, we were looking for locations and we couldn't find one. We were searching for a couple of weeks trying to come up with a place we could film this video, and we just wanted some place that fit the vibe of it because it's all dark and like kind of, you know, it's got a different thing going on with it. So we went across the street from our house and there's like this abandoned warehouse over on Hawthorne and D Street in Salem, and right across the street there's this big factory that used to be there or something, and they got all these abandoned barn warehouse kind of things. Like, so we go in there to film some stuff and see if there's some good footage, and every place we'd go deeper and deeper into this place and find all these like abandoned scenery, like where we just film some stuff and get some good shots, and then we hit this barn and we go in there and there's we open the door and we got a shot for the video of us opening the door and us closing the door. But you go in there and it's like the corn video with all the lights shining through, like where there's a bunch of holes where there used to be like nails or something. But it was during the day, so it's pitch black in this barn, but other than these lights that are just shining through these nail holes, and it looks sweet. So we're just like, okay, let's film here. And I mean, it was totally unorganized. Like we wanted to have a lot more organization of the video, but we kind of just threw it together, and it still came out really awesome. Like there's a bunch of pigeons hiding up in the ceiling while we're performing this video inside this barn, so we're like sitting there afraid to get pooped on while we're
right.
We're like, let's hurry up and film this.
Let's get out of here. So I got, just to let everybody know, so where exactly can they look at this video again?
This on youtube.com/thatkidcry, you can find both my recent music videos and some other old tracks, ciphers and stuff like that for competitions and all that. But the two videos that we just released are called The Plunge and Questions, and it's on youtube.com/thatkidcry.
All right, so what's the future look like for you?
So many projects. I just by the end of the year, we're hoping to have so many things achieved, and everything's been going really fast already. So like the last 2 years have been nuts. Like I feel like caught up to a scene of people who've been doing it for like 10 years.
Yeah.
And just kind of popped up on the scene, and that shows me that like I'm doing something right. Like I came on and everybody's accepting me, and like I didn't have to ask for acceptance or do anything. I just came on and started performing, and everybody liked what they heard. So like that tells me that I'm on the right track, and I got a lot of work to do, and I got things to give people still. So there's so many projects that we're just gonna drop this year, and I don't know what's gonna come next year, the year after that. We're looking into sponsorship and all kinds of stuff like that, and
your style is very unique too, as well, because I mean you got that flow, you got that vocabulary where you just like throw it out and then you just roll naturally. I mean that's just how I take it.
Yeah. I like to be real, like, and talk about things I know. Like I don't like to talk about just random whatever's trendy or popular. Like I can't handle that. Like people who just make a song and they don't even feel what they're saying. Like I can't, like I gotta, that's part of the reason like I feel like I connect with certain people, because I talk about relationships, I talk about love, and I talk about all kinds of different
being
stuff.
Broke.
Just different, being broke, like basically stuff that applies to my life. Like I don't talk about anything else. Like if I'm talking about it, then it's because I've been through it or done it, and or like I've seen it happen. I've got a perspective on it. Like someone in the family's sick or died, like that kind of thing. Like, and a lot of people have gone through that kind of stuff, so it's easy to just pick up on. And
exactly, and not only that, but like I said, your style is a lot. It's really unique, and like I said, it really flows, and you hold yourself well.
Yeah,
and that's what I see.
Thank you.
And then not only that, but then especially in your early stuff. I mean, I saw that video that you did with. In fact, I think I threw it up on Facebook, not just recently as a throwback. It was the one with Pyro Media did it.
Yeah, we did with the train.
Did the train?
Yeah, that was a Funk Volume contest last year.
That was dope. I'm sorry.
The funny thing about that track, we threw it together so quickly. It was like like I wrote and recorded the track in a day, and then the next day we filmed the video.
Yeah.
Because so we did the whole, wrote, recorded, and filmed the music video for it in 2 days, and that was because we were late to the contest. Like we had like 2 days to submit the video, so because we didn't know about the contest, and I was like, hey Israel, you want to just drop a contest video, and if I win we can split the prize or whatever, and if not we both got a video under our belt and all that, and we kind of worked out a deal, and we did that, and but we dropped this thing, and the funny part, I don't really tell anybody this, but it's a cool story. Like in that music video, if you pay attention, there is a pop filter in front of my face for about half the video, and that's because I didn't know the words. because I just wrote it the day before and I had no time to memorize this song or anything.
Oh, okay.
So we got this pop filter in front of my mouth because like I had no idea what I was saying. Like
just kind of doing that move.
And the phrases that I did know, like, so we got the pop filter away from my face, and I'm, you could see I know the words, but I didn't know all the words. So to cover that up,
It looked really good though.
Israel's got that magic. If you want videos, hit up Israel Gomez. He will put the pop filter in front of your mouth if you don't know the word.
Oh no, it did come out good. I loved it, and that's one of my favorites still. But yeah, no, and then so with all this traveling, with all this stuff, I mean, you have to keep grounded. I mean, you're sitting here right in front of me right now with a Batman shirt, which I love, by the way. Thank you very much. But you're grounded. You're not. Your heads aren't in the clouds and stuff. You're just staying focused and driven, and that's good. Can you give any advice to those that are trying to come out? What to do with their career?
People are always so worried about finding connects and finding people to put them on, and like I didn't do any of that. Like I just I did what I was doing, and people noticed me and they came to me. Yeah. And I was fortunate enough to work with Ari. Like his first show that he promoted was my first show performing. Nice. So I got on this show and I met a bunch of people myself. I got to talk to them, and I never would have met them if I never got put on the show. Yeah. So you can get put on to a certain degree, but after that, after you get put on your first show or whatever, just work for yourself. Do the things that you think are relevant to you. And put out the work that you feel is good. Don't just go looking for other people and say, hey, can you share my stuff? Can you put me on? Can you do this?
Exactly.
Because they don't even know you. I have people hitting me up every day I can do something for them, when really I'm in the same position they are.
Exactly.
I'm not famous. I'm not making that much money. I make money here and there, but I don't make enough to make a living. I still have a 40-hour-a-week job that I work Monday through Wednesday, and I can't do anything for these people aside from share their song, but I don't know who they are personally. So it's kind of weird when people approach you and they're like, hey, share this. I've never met you, but share this for me.
Well, like you said, it's just their perspective. They see you out there, that you hold yourself well, and then they see you in the limelight already.
They think you can do something for them, and really you can't. So that's the best advice I can give someone is do it for yourself. Don't expect people to do it for you, because they're out for themselves. Everybody's out for themselves, and some people are supportive of each other, and there's some good artists out there, but you got to find them, because there's a lot of scumbags in the pool of
very true
people that'll help you out.
Very good advice. And I know that out there's a lot of people that would take advantage of situations such as that, especially with artists just trying to come up, and that's what happens. And unfortunately, but at least you learned your lesson, and you're not going to do it again.
Yeah, and on the other hand, there's still great people out there to work with, and I've found a solid team of people, and
that's good.
And even people that are part of the support group, and I support them, they support me, and they're good people. They they make good music. You just gotta talk to everybody and not jump into things, and just because I was all young and fresh and to the hip hop scene, and I was just I'll do anything,
Yeah, exactly. You want to get out there, and you want to get known, and you want to get noticed. So then we'll go ahead and we'll play this next track. And why don't you go ahead and I'll let you introduce this one.
This one's called The Lazy Love Song. I've never played this for anybody publicly. I've never performed this song. It's off our new Mad Panda project. This is my solo song off the project. With me and Belico. But this one's called The Lazy Love Song. It's kind of singing and stuff like that. It's going to be a different vibe. People aren't going to really expect it, I think, but I enjoyed recording it. I put a lot into it. So
might be my new favorite.
Yeah, I hope people like it.
All right. So you're listening to KMUZ 88.5 FM, and we got Thatkidcry on Spinning Back in Time. Let's do this.
Babe, come on, let's just lay here on the floor. I don't even want to move. No, don't turn on the television. No. Let's just lay here. Just like this. Just like this. Lazy. Just lazy. It's a lazy love song, something we never touch on. Laying on the floor like a cruise that's about to shove off. Down is the direction that my love's locked. There's so much to say about
about your sentences just run on, done on. Girl, you know you make me wanna chill. You make me wanna write a simple lyric cause it's real. We running from all mistakes because that's how we feel. Take them both, don't give a fuck. Give me the red or blue pill. Write a letter and I fold it. Make sure that it's sealed. Push across the carpet, you open it and it's clear. Cause we're filling up all the space that we can. So if you be my lady, I'm your man. Oh, oh. I said I'm falling and I can't let go. No, said I'm falling and I can't let go. No, said I'm falling and I can't let go. Whoa. I've been staring at the ceiling from the floor, y'all. I tell her I think I love you and some more. Oh, start by crawling to the couch, taking the proper routes. They call me that kid Columbus while navigating my house. Wows are just going round and we're never running out. Yeah, this a government track, cause it's time we shut it down now. Oh, whoa, oh, whoa. Said I'm falling and I can't let go. No, said I'm falling and I can't let go. Yo, said I'm falling and I can't let go. Yo, I said I'm falling and I can't let go. Paint dripping off the canvas from the shape I gave her body. So I remember her curves like I'm memorizing my audios. Came a long way from playing on Super Mario. Faces toward the ceiling with music, it's still a party, yo. I'll be home till November, every month of the year. Lounging here with you, cause I love you's good to the ear. Pierce me with all your arrows, tell me what's in the tarot. Cause I see love in my future like happiness is an heirloom. Well, you do trust my ways, hey. People like us were made to fall in place. We try to do the things that get us by. But as long as you're my girl, I'm your guy. Oh, oh, oh. Said I'm falling and I can't let go. Yeah, said I'm falling and I can't let go. Whoa, said I'm falling and I can't let go. Yeah, I said I'm falling and I can't let go. Yeah, I said I'm falling and I can't let go. Falling and I can't let go. Yeah, said I'm falling and I can't let go. Yeah, said I'm falling and I can't let go. Yeah, I said I'm falling and I can't let go. No, I said I'm falling.
All right, nice. Loved it. That is very different, and I love the way the flow.
Yeah.
It was just clean. It just like went with it. I think I'm just gonna go chill now.
Yeah, it's really laid back stuff. Not everything on the CD is like that though. Every track is. We try to make every track sound completely different. You know?
Yeah.
I hate the artist that makes the same song 12 times in a row. You know, you're
Right.
like
Same
you're
old
like,
thing over and over again.
I believe in sticking to your roots and being true to yourself, but you know, sounding the same on every track, that's just ridiculous. Like you gotta try to do something new every once. Like.
Oh man, I'm never gonna say, but there was this mainstream group that I went to go see one time, and it was horrible.
Yeah.
It was just like every track just all sounded exactly like you said. The beats, everything was just like the same. And it's just like no, don't. I would
Yeah,
never.
like, that
play
guy's
again.
really true to his sound. Like that's like, don't make an excuse. Like no, he can only make one type of song, and that's the fact. Like this.
Yeah, right. Exactly. All right. Well, you know what? It's been a pleasure. And any shout outs or anything like that, or any last minute information you want to throw out there?
We got
Yeah, June 21st. It's Lucky I Am and Scarab.
Sesqui's June 27th.
June 27th.
Sapien
Sesqui.
Immaculate's July 9th.
Kinetic MCs at Duffy's Hangar is July 10th. And then So Lame
Lame.
Fest is July 11th and 12th. All at Duffy's Hangar.
I
Right.
just making sure my part here was
Yeah,
taken
yeah.
care of. There we go.
Yeah, we're going to have some Sescrew tickets for you guys. 2 tickets to go to the show. Chance to get them hooked up on here. And
21
then,
and over, though. It
Yeah.
is a 21 and over
Oh.
show. Just so that I know there's going to be a kid going, oh, I'm waiting for this number to be announced. And
I mean,
then,
if you're 18, you can win these tickets for your mom and dad. And be a cool,
Right.
cool kid.
Right.
But, you know.
age, mom and dad might not be too much older than you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know, right? All right, cool. So, all right. Well, thanks again. And like I said, is there anything else that you guys want to throw out?
No, that's good. We got a lot of projects coming up. Shout out to Belico and Terrell Baker and Steven Gibson and everybody involved. Skinny.
Shout out to Sam Wilcox, Jesse Sponberg, and Blasphemer, Eden, Mob Style, Mad Panda.
Green Tree Promotions, Weapons and Mass Production, all those guys.
Nice.
Epps, DJ Epps.
Not that guy.
Yeah, he's okay.
Yeah, he's all right. He's okay. Wow. Anyway, all right, cool, guys. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate you guys coming on. And like I said, it's been a real pleasure that you actually were able to make it. And
thank
like
you.
I said, I've been trying to get something together with you. And wow, well, we made it happen.
Yeah, I'm glad we finally got something together and got me in here. I haven't even seen you in a while. Like, I think I saw you at Racket Q like a month ago or so. But
yeah,
other than that, I don't really see you that often. It's good to get in here and talk and catch up and let everybody know what we're doing.
Exactly, and get that information out to you. So everybody, remember, check out this information. Go ahead and let them know where to listen to.
You can catch all my music on youtube.com/thatkidcry. You can go to thatkidcry.bandcamp.com. Download every album I've ever made for free is on there. You can order hard copies off there. Everything I do is pretty much hooked up through Bandcamp. We're going to change that pretty soon, though. We got some sponsorships and stuff coming, so stay tuned.
So remember, if you haven't heard about him, now you know, and you will know more about him as time goes on, I promise. All right, this is Spinning Back in Time. We're cutting out.